My name is Tyler Downing, and I teach in a one-to-one school district at Charles City, Iowa. I am a level 1 special education teacher, and this is our first year being one-to-one. I don't think it's changed a whole lot of the way I've taught, but it is more enhanced. I feel I can reach a wider range of students. Teaching special ed, I have a wide range of readers, a wide range of math abilities, and it has allowed me to make those adjustments easier, better, for those students to get the same concepts, the same information, just on a different level. My first step is usually I test it out myself. I go and research some stuff, find some different things, and play with it a little bit myself to see if I like it or not. And then I give it to the kids, as a test run, and see how they do. If it's engageful, if it's meaningful, if it's actually doing what I want it to do. Then I will keep it, use it again, and if not, I can make adjustments as I go. To get the concepts or the knowledge or the information that I want the students to get. I use our AEA guy. I use him for some information. A lot of it's just kind of Google searching and type in what I want and seeing what other people have done. The other thing we use Edmodo here, and there are lots of resources from other teachers that you can get from there. There's a special education group, and they have lots of ideas. If you want a social studies project or you're dealing with a certain concept, there are lots of ideas that other people have, and then you can tweak them or change them or make it to fit your needs. We're lucky enough we have a program called Insight where I can use my computer and I can pull up every student that I have in my classroom, and I can see their current screen and what they're working on. So if they have a question or they're off task, I can easily get them back on task or answer that question very quickly. I use desk placements from the students, so their computers are facing me, or I use my placements so I can see what they're doing, see their computers, and I can see the whole classroom, at the same time and what they're all working on. One of the softwares that we have is called IXL. It's a math program that allows the kids to work on different concepts, different skills, and it gives me a report, basically instantly of how they've done, throughout. So then they have them pie graphs, or satisfactory, unsatisfactory, needs work. They have different levels that they do. I graph, using progress monitoring. That's what I do a lot. So I can see the graph as I put in the numbers, put in the information, how well or poorly a student has done, and then I can make adjustments from there. If they're on a trend of going up, keep going. If they're on a trend of going down, then I can make adjustments to help that student be successful. Well, we have PLCs, so we have used some of that time to work on some technology, to throw ideas back and forth through other teachers and see what they've done. We used a couple in-service days to learn about different things to help students be successful. If you want to go to a conference or anything that deals with technology, they have been very willing and open to send some people throughout the state or area to gain knowledge and gain skills on how to use technology in their classroom. Another thing one-to-one has helped us with are students' grades. In high school we have to pass classes, we have to get to graduation rate, so allowing kids to have the ability to check their grades often and frequently, whether they have an assignment completed or their grade went down, then they can get that stuff taken care of so they can get that grade to passing. Whereas before, a lot of our students that I work with, they don't have the technology at home to do it, so they rely, just at school to find a computer or to get internet access to be able to check their grades and know what assignments are they are missing to help them pass their classes and graduate high school. Negatives that I've encountered, that we've encountered as a school district, with students not taking care of their laptops, having some damage, that's always going to happen. With our population, sometimes we have some dropouts or some people who don't attend on a regular basis. So we just have some things in place to keep their computers at school, and that entices them to come to school if they want their computer. They can use it throughout the day, and then they have to leave it here before they go home, and that helps them get them back here to school so they can be successful. One-to-one can be very overwhelming, but taking it slow, start with a class, start with a kid, and work from there and build your skills and your knowledge, so you can help those kids be successful. If you take on all classes, at one time and try to change your curriculum, you're going to be overwhelmed and you're going to need help. Going one-to-one has been a very, very beneficial, for my classroom and for my teaching, and I support going one-to-one. If you're looking into it, it has been a good change for our school and especially me as a teacher and my classroom.